guys, welcome back to my channel. Oh, my hair. Mom, what are you doing?
Counting my pills.
Counting your pills?
Yeah.
Wow, is that what happens when you get old?
Yep.
So this is day 2 pool hair. Nobody's judging. I'm on vacation, okay? Today we're gonna be doing an updated Mama Clean Leaves houseplant tour. You look like a shadow man in the background. You really look creepy. The lighting is superb in here, Mom. This is my mom's bedroom.
Well, let's not show the world my bedroom, please.
You need a lot of hands to carry your pills.
Yes, I do.
Okay, so today we're going to be doing an updated Mama Clean Leaves plant tour. And she doesn't have a ton of indoor houseplants, but the ones that she has are looking great. So I thought I can insert some before and after pictures from, like, when was the last time we showed your plants? Probably February or March. So yeah, they've grown quite a bit. So let's go. Hi, Deej. Are you sleeping? Are you sleeping in the plant room? Oh, you look so sad. The last time I recorded a video here, I think Miley was in it, and this is Miley as a puppy. And my mom and Ted had to put her to sleep about a month ago. So we're sad about it. There's her again as a puppy. That's DJ as a puppy. Oh. And this is my dog Dylan, who I grew up with. Love this dog. This is an Alocasia Poly. And my mom, I don't even understand how this is doing so well. The first thing I inspected it for was spider mites because, well, because they're so, like, these plants, Alocasias, Mom, are susceptible to spider mites.
I mean,
and
this is the bigger one.
I know. Look at this leaf. And it's huge. And especially in Arizona where it's dry, they like more so dry climate. Well, for the most part. You can put it down. It's just backlit. This plant is so beautiful. Like the undersides of the leaves are this deep, deep purple. And it's just, this is probably the newest leaf, right?
Yeah.
Look at how big it is, Mom.
And I'm getting, well, this is the newest one down here.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh, this little tiny baby one? Really cute. Okay, next plant. Okay, so this is her Hoya australis, and it's put out, like, these are the new leaves. You could tell that these are new leaves because they're not hardened off yet, but it probably put off this entire new stem. And I wonder if this will bloom for you in the fall. It might.
You know?
Yeah.
If it doesn't die before.
No, it won't die. You're keeping it pretty healthy. This is her money tree that Jay bought her, which is doing really well. I mean, it's huge. It's so tall. It probably started out, what, half that size? But I mean, look at this leaf.
That's a big one, yeah.
I mean, that's huge. But we're noticing that the newer growth put out these wonky leaves. They're like curled. Someone told me it might be overwatering, but she said it started happening when it was out. It was getting like overly hot in the sun, right?
Right.
So she brought it inside because she had it on her back patio.
See, this is new.
This is new. So this is coming in great.
This is new.
Yeah.
This one's brand new.
Okay.
This one's even new, I think.
So then that's fine. This is probably.
See, this is new too.
Yeah, that looks great.
So it's just the curly ones because it was outside.
It was probably too hot.
And it just wouldn't come back.
Yeah, see? They like came in curly. That's okay. I mean, there's still gorgeous leaves on this. I wouldn't cut it off. But see here? They're kind of like curled up. And it could be from like excessive heat for sure.
I think it is.
Yeah.
Because I don't water it that often. I just think this window does wonders for it.
Yeah. So speaking of windows, this is a north-facing window. And in the desert for these plants, I think it's totally sufficient. These plants are very happy here, and they pretty much live here all summer because right now it is 110 to 115 degrees on average. So it's really, really hot, and they just can't take the heat outside. So this is just a perfect spot for them. Also, this is what happens when you take a road trip with 3 kids. DJ, are you gonna go swimming? You don't like the pool? Just a good girl. Okay, so those were the plants that are inside. Now I'm going to take you outside to show you some of her desert plants that not only does she have in the ground, but she does have a lot of potted outdoor plants. And I mean, being in Arizona, the weather is great for these plants all year round. So a lot of her what we call houseplants live outside. So let's head out into the backyard patio. So these are some of her outdoor plants. This is the patio door. So this leads to the patio. And right here we have an elephant's bush. This one's variegated, which is so pretty. I don't know which one I like more. She has a few varieties of elephant bush. But these grow so well out here. However, I find that they don't like direct sun. No. She keeps them in the shade most of the time, right, Mom?
Yes.
Yeah. So this one's grown quite a bit. Her fire stick, sorry, the kids are in the pool if you hear splashing. This is her fire stick, and it did start off with a ton of red on the new growth, which is why, hence the name, it's called a fire stick. But it doesn't have any now, and I'm not sure why, but I'll insert a before picture here. It was much smaller than this and much more red. These are also super toxic to pets, and they can be really irritating if you if like a stem falls off, they leak sap. That could be really irritating, so you gotta be careful with that. Yeah.
I never knew that.
I told you that, Mom.
I remember.
Here's a succulent down here with this little guy. This has gotten big too.
Yes, it's doing very well.
I don't know if I have a before picture of this one, but this one's gotten really, really big. I mean, it's grown a whole new section on top there.
Yes.
Here is another form of elephant bush, I believe. Oh, some of the leaves are falling.
Yeah,
well, there's a little.
Pretty fragile.
Yeah.
I mean,
did you repot this one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I mean, like the cascading, it's just so pretty.
The sun is getting to it though.
Well, it's not really in the
heat.
heats. Yeah. They've had a drought. They've had a drought in Arizona, and they haven't had water in months. This is a nice section. It's really pretty. Variegated Jacob's coat, I believe. Opuntia, which I want to take this pad off and take it home and pot it up, so I might do that. But this one's gotten bigger too, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I wonder if I have a before picture. If I do, I'll insert them, guys. I can't remember if I do.
That was February, I believe.
Okay. Some more succulents. These are doing okay. It had a bloom that just died off.
It had two blooms that were beautiful, and it actually looked healthier like 2-3 weeks ago. Now it's looking a little shrivelly.
A little shrivelly.
And it used to be just one, and all this grew.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Very cool. They're still really pretty. This aloe has gotten so big.
Yep. And look at all the new growth.
Yeah, it's gotten so big, and it just keeps on growing. I would just leave this in here, Mom. It's totally fine.
I know.
This is Mom's Ming thing,
That's not growing at all.
Yeah, these are super slow growers.
It stays the same.
Yeah, I have one at home too. This hasn't gotten very big, but I mean, it's happy. It's totally fine. This is a Kalanchoe that she got from the grocery store. It had flowers on it.
6
but
months it did great, but now it's not.
Yeah, but it's starting to die off now. It's just too damn hot. Okay, this is another elephant's bush. This is a different type. This one's gotten so big. I mean, all of this is new growth. All of these long stems. It was probably just constricted to like the top of the pot, and it's pretty much taking over this table. Yeah, it was dying at one point, and then she brought it over here because it was in full sun, and it's happier here. This one, I remember doing this one. I know I have it before, this one.
The center one, that's all it was just one. And this got really big, and then all the surround
all the babies grew. Yeah. Look at that.
And that little bitty.
Yeah, I have a before picture of this one. I'll insert it here. How cool. That's gotten huge. Now this one's gotten bigger too, right?
And this one was a small one like this. And look at how big, and then this grew from that. It was just a small one in there, which was this one, but then this grew off of this, and this kept getting bigger.
Yeah, and it'll keep getting bigger, and it'll keep branching off babies too. These succulents, she tries to keep them out here, but they just don't. They don't like the heat. Although, look at it, it's got a little baby coming in there. This one I think is super impressive. It's a little bright. It's a little blown out here, but this one has 2 elephant bush types in it. The variegated one and then this dark green one or lime green one. But this is just taking over. It is growing towards the sun, but like I said, they prefer indirect light, so she keeps it on a covered patio most of the day.
I mean, look at this.
I know, it's huge.
Look at this.
You just let it keep falling.
And then that
It'll
guy,
be so pretty.
and that bottom one was only one. And look at all.
Oh, I didn't even see this down here. Look at that. So this one here is, oh, let's see, what are you? This is a pharaoh cactus. I have one of these too. I got this from my mom when I visited Tucson back in March, and I think this has gotten bigger.
A little bit.
I think it has, and it's obviously super happy in the direct sun. It's like, I'm not even joking. It's so hot. This week they're hitting record-breaking temperatures. It's probably like 105 already, right?
Gotta be.
Easy. And it's only, what, 11 a.m.? 10:30 in the morning?
10.
Oh my God. It's so hot. My face is just like tomato.
10.
10:10. 10:10, and it's probably 110. Okay, let's continue. So this, no, they don't. I mean, this is growing. You could see the new growth from the old growth there. But she kind of just put that in there with it. These are some random cacti. They literally started out probably, let me not touch it, like right here. Very tiny and have gotten so much bigger. That's crazy how much they're growing. You probably might have to repot those soon.
Even as long as it's not leaning over.
True. Yeah,
they're happy there.
Yeah.
You know?
This is her fairy castle cactus that had a bunch of scale on it, and most of the scale went away. I picked some of it off, but like so big. I mean, this was so tiny. This was probably the size of mine, and it's just gotten huge. This might be my favorite outdoor potted cactus. This has gotten so big since we potted it up last time. I think, what, February, Mom? Or January? I was here 3 months.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
It might have been January. I'll try to find a picture and put it here. But this, you guys, this is her false Acatio. Look at how it's just wrapping itself around there. How cool is that? And these have succulent-like leaves, but you can also see the spines in there. Very, very fierce, very sharp, and it's also wrapping around this side, which is just insane. All right, the cicadas are out. These aloe have gotten taller, but they're not really widening out. She said that there were a few pieces on here that were kind of dried out. Like this one looks like it might be on its way out that she had to pull off. So they're like tall and skinny. I don't know how I feel about these. Not the best. Although this guy's pretty cute. Looks like a praying Santa Claus. What's going on there? They got a new fountain that I'm kind of obsessing over. I want to get like a light ball to put in there because they have lights in them, but they're not very bright, so you can't really see it at night. Oh my God, these cicadas are so loud. Here is an aloe that looks like it's burning up a little bit. So I'm thinking she might have to switch these. Wow. I'm thinking she might have to switch this and put it over in the shade. But it has gotten really big since I potted this up back in March. This one is doing really good. I can't remember the name of this one. It's a different kind of aloe, but it looks like an artichoke to me. And it has like a little baby popping out of the side here. Look at those roots. Oh my God. She needs to put more soil in here. Those are all exposed, but like, look at how happy this thing is. So sharp. I remember potting this up and it was a beast. I'm literally having to take breaks inside the house because my camera's overheating. So she has 3 potted plants outside on her front window ledge, and this has gotten a lot bigger. So the one in the backyard that we saw that was kind of like new growth, you could see the new growth. She took out of this pot and we just kept these 2 in here because it was kind of overcrowded. But like, it grew these new arms, right?
Mm-hmm. Didn't have those.
Brand new arms. I love these cactus. She has some of these in the ground too, which I'll show you in a minute. Then this is an aloe of sorts. I don't know what kind of aloe, but I really like how the outside of the leaves are like lined like that. So pretty, and it's happy here. These have gotten huge.
And a baby.
Oh my gosh, yeah, it has little babies down there. Look at that. This is some type of a column cactus. I can't remember. Guys, I don't know the names of my cacti. I should, but I don't. But this has gotten so big. And there's the monster guy. Look at how big this cactus got. Oh my gosh, Mom.
Look at all the arms.
Look at that. Wow, it's huge. I can't believe how big this has gotten. And they moved it from one side of the house to the other side of the house.
We moved it 3 3 times.
Yeah, and this is, I have this at my house. This is one of the ones where she chopped the arm off, and I took it home with me. It was in my cactus tour. Oh my gosh, I can't believe how many arms it has. This is going to be so big. This is her agave in the ground, and she moved this twice from different parts of the ground. I don't even know how you guys got this up, to be honest. But look at how big this has gotten. Oh my gosh, it's so huge. Wow. This is going to be really big, Mom. This is going to be gorgeous. I like this on the corner here, too.
Isn't it nice? I took that stupid purple plant out.
Yeah.
I think this is perfect.
It really sets your landscape up really nicely.
And see, look at how good it does.
How are you keeping flowers?
I flood it every morning.
Okay.
I drowned it.
What is this? Do you know what it is?
I think an impatience.
Is it?
Yeah, those are impatience.
Impatience. Look at the foliage on here, though.
But it's the only spot it would grow because it's,
Look at that.
under the tree. It gets most of the shade.
Yeah, you were upset you couldn't really keep a lot of floral plants out here. These flowers are actually really pretty.
But if I don't flood it every morning,
yeah, it droops.
It'll wilt down. It'll look like it's dead.
Yeah, well, because it's 110 degrees.
Yeah.
She has a Opuntia here that has just gotten so big. I cannot believe how big this is. It's put on so many new pads.
Yeah. When you try to find your old one, Colin's the difference.
The picture, yeah. Okay, we're not sure what this is. Does anybody know what this is? It has foliage on the inside, and then these are all blooms, and it literally just keeps on growing. The blooms are falling off now because it's the dead of the summer.
But doesn't it look like it's a cactus that it's coming off of? Aren't those
I think it's a euphorbia.
Oh, okay.
But I'm not sure what kind. This is also in her ground. This was so tiny, and look at it's huge. And she's propping it up with like a stick so it doesn't trail the ground. But yeah, this is going to be big. This is going to be really big. Oh, I can't wait because I want to take one of these little guys. Holy wow! Like no joke, so hot. Every 3 minutes, I had to come in the house and just take a break because I could be in the shade, but in the sun, forget it. It's hot. I am red. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for joining me in this updated Mama Clean Leaves house plant tour. If you guys like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you can see more videos like this. I'm so excited that we were able to come out here. We took a road trip out here, and it was kind of crazy because it was very last minute, and it was thanks to my mom and Ted. They kind of made this happen because we are just not in a spot where we could take a vacation this summer with everything going on with COVID and just financially with our business. So super thankful we were able to make it out here, and it was quite a journey, and we're going to be out here for a week, and then we get to drive all the way back home. All right, guys, I'll see you in my next one. Bye.